Hey, man, we've all stuffed a sausage here and there, babe. You know what I mean? But what are we going to do? Hey, let's get it started. Bern, kick us off, Daddy. What do we got, babe? You want to do a little vent? You want to
All
vent?
right, guys. Well, hey, listen, my vents. I'm mid vent right now. Okay,
Mid
I don't know if
vent.
On
anybody
infinite
saw.
vet.
Yeah, just infinite vent, mid vent, ultra vent, steady vent. I'm playing steady vent here. Watching the Giants right now. They're getting beat 30-7 by the Patriots. There's still a whole half of football to play. But the Giants did happen to do the funniest thing I've ever seen, which earlier in this half, Young Ho Koo, the youngest Ho, stepped up to kick a field goal and ended up stubbing his toe a full yard and a half into the dirt behind the football.
Woo!
I've never seen. I haven't seen it happen in high school. I haven't seen it happen in mini football.
Uh,
The guy just missed the kick by a yard and a half. His foot was right next to the ball. Everything about it was wrong. He is not a rookie. He has kicked before. The Giants finding new and hilarious ways to entertain me. This is a 30-7 game right now at the
I
half.
mean, you just feel bad for them young hoes. You know what I mean?
Not this one. This one can be cut tomorrow. He can go. He can go with Gano. He can go with that ginger fuck who missed the extra points. He can just go. The kicking on this team is hilarious. In
All
a
right, well,
league
we'll talk.
that
Let's
kicking,
talk more about that. Yeah, where kicking's been pretty big this year.
yeah.
But so let me say, Liam, can I say this?
Maddie, do you have a
Liam,
bet? Maddie, can I say yeah? Do you have a bet?
I do.
Oh,
Well, I just want to say this, right? Last Friday, guys, do you know it was Black Friday?
mm, I heard. I
Yeah.
heard that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got some great deals on stuff. It's Black Friday. This is what I did, right? I went to Lowe's. You ever heard of it? Lowe's?
Sure.
Lowe's?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You know what, did? I went there and got a great deal on some rope. Got a great deal on some rope, right? Me and the Eagles, we took that rope, we hung it up, and we pissed right up that fucking rope. We pissed up that rope good. Pissed right
Yeah.
up the rope. That's what we
Woo.
did. Pissed up a rope. That's it.
I don't
That's the Eagles right
understand.
now. We're pissing up a rope. Can I tell you this? Can I tell you this, guys? How many times we talked about bounce attack on this show? How many times? How
Every
many
week.
times?
Every week.
Every week we talk bounce attack. We had 34 pass attempts and 13 rush attempts. 13 planned ones, I guess you could say. Right?
To
For
one
over
rusher that
16.
was not effective. So what do you have the other running backs on the team for? I don't know. I
Well, they
don't
didn't get
know.
any carries.
Like
So.
I understand that he's Saquon and he was fucking amazing last year, but you know what I mean? If he's not hot, you gotta try other stuff. You gotta just
Or don't give up
I
on the
don't
run
know.
entirely. You
I
know,
don't I
13
don't
rushes
I don't
is give
understand.
him a
I
chance to
don't
fucking
understand
start.
I don't understand how you can have a roster with that much talent on it and just shit the bed like week after week. It
Piss up a
doesn't make
rope.
sense.
Yeah, Liam, you're right. And when you're right, you're
It
right.
doesn't
And
make sense.
you're always right. So that's the Eagles, and that's all we're gonna say about that. Are the Bears for real?
Well, let's just hold on for 1 second. Is it time? Do we have to really look at this and go like this Bears thing can't just be it can't be a fluke, right?
I
It
don't.
They're
cannot
I
first in
mean,
the
be a fluke.
NFC. In
Yeah.
they're
they're
first in
building
the NFC
confidence.
week 13. Well, like that's insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're if
they
you're
just keep
this
winning.
if you're this deep into the season and you are first in your conference, then yeah, you're legit.
That's what I
You've
mean.
played the teams in front of you and you've beat them and you are at the top of
Yep.
the mountain. It's
Yep.
happening right now.
The NFL is super hard. We just watched. We're going to go over the games, but Carolina beats LA this week. LA looked untouchable for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Like it is hard to win a game in the NFL, and the Bears now at 9-3. I don't think there's any way to deny that what's going on
With
there.
big wins, with solid wins.
Yeah,
Some
and what's
solid
happening
wins.
in that locker room, and maybe the most important thing that happens at this level that we tend to overlook sometime, is that they fucking believe. They
Yeah.
believe
Tell you this.
in there.
Yes.
When
They
he
they
needs to,
are
Caleb
they are
Williams makes the
fucking
throws.
yeah, they are fucking electric right now, dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
they are rolling and they're not stopping for shit, dude.
No.
I I mean, I'm not saying they're, you know what I mean? I'm not saying anything. I don't know if they go all the way, but they are rolling right now.
I could see them making a run somewhere, but I don't know. I mean, are they, title contenders? I mean, who the hell knows in this NFL who's a title contender and who's not? I mean, maybe the Patriots are the only title contenders, but doesn't matter till you get there, right? The lights are a little
Yeah.
brighter, babe. Makes a difference. Makes a difference when they're a little brighter. But but I don't know. Caleb Williams, he makes the throws when you need him. He makes the plays. Like they're doing the right shit. They're hanging around. Can't let them hang around. They'll get you. They're playing good ball.
They're
It's tough.
pounding rock. They're pounding rock
Oh,
with two rock
God, they
pounders too.
love taking that rock and pounding it right in your sweet ace. Definitely got a balanced attack on this team. Actually, if anything, it's a little run heavy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Which is only going to help them.
225 plus yard rushers. Not bad.
No.
Yeah.
And we're going into the part of the season where being able to run the ball becomes more and more important. That temperature drops. It gets cold. You deal with weather conditions. It gets snowy. It gets rainy. The ball gets slick. Like being able to pound that rock down the stretch is usually a recipe for success.
Remember when the Giants had Dane and Tiki Barber, right? Was that called Thunder and Lightning?
Thunder and Lightning, yeah.
What are they calling Swift and Monongahela?
Good.
Yeah. I think
Swift
so.
and Kelsey, maybe? The Swifties?
The Swifties? I don't know. Whenever Mononga gets anything, I just feel like I have to go Mononga. I don't know why. There's just certain things that hit my brain. But guys, listen. We'll see when we get to the next segment if I learn my lesson. This is the first time I rode with you fuckers on the Philadelphia Eagles lane 7, and this is our first Dick Shake and Triple Shake loss of the week. Don't worry, it won't be our last. We all take a bath on the Eagles. -7. Let's jump back. Let's jump back in the time machine to one day before on Thanksgiving. Okay. Mm-hmm. How about this? Here's another Dick Shake and Triple Shake that we all just walked off a bridge on. We all like Detroit lane 2.5 to Green Bay. So who the hell knows what's going on with Green Bay? We all like that, right? Green Bay.
All these hooks last week.
All these hooks last week. It's going to be pretty hooky going forward. Green Bay comes out and just straight up kind of smashes them. Dude, I mean, they hung around in the game. It ended up being a 31-24 game, but Green Bay, I felt like, was in control of that game the entire time.
Agreed. The Lions never got in that game ever. Yeah, and it was in Detroit.
It was in Detroit. It was at home. It's almost always in Detroit on Thanksgiving. Like they're used to playing there. Mm-hmm. And now it's looking like this Lions Cowboys game next week might be like a loser leaves town. Like the elimination games are starting for some of these NFC teams, and this Lions Cowboys game next week. We'll talk about it next segment because there's a lot of games next week that are going to have huge implications on what happens for the playoffs. But the Lions, man, really just came out and they didn't look great against the Giants.
No.
And
they have the Bills syndrome. You know what I mean? It's like 1 week they're hot, 1 week they're fucking, pulling pud. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? They're unreliable.
So many pogo sticks in this NFL right now.
Dude, that's this whole league this year. Everybody's hopping on the stick. They're all hopping on the pogs. They should be called the pogs. I mean, come on. What are we doing? Let's keep it moving. What do we got next, Benoit?
So I don't know what time you guys eat your dinner on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Are you guys early? Let me ask you this. You guys early guys? You guys later midday guys or like dinner time guys? What's the setup?
I'm like we're saying like 3:30-ish.
Midday-ish?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm a midday. I like a good little midday Thanksgiving,
Yeah. So that's how I grew up. I had to work this year, so I wasn't around for the meal, but grew up with my grandparents used to go a little earlier, like at 12:31. But once they passed on, we got to like right around there, that 3:34. So you're unstrapping that belt. You're finishing that piece of pie for the first time when that 4 o'clock game is getting ready to kick off.
Oh, yeah.
Fellas, this one goes to me. Okay. I had the unenviable task of taking the Dallas Cowboys here. You guys took the Chiefs. And speaking of teams that are fucking struggling and confusing, Kansas City, I mean, they are in real danger now.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Cowboys might have two of the best 5 receivers in the entire NFL. Where did they come from? I don't know. Quentin Williams, I think, has more pressures in 3 weeks with the Cowboys than he had in 10 weeks with the Jets. Doesn't make me happy to say, but are the Cowboys coming on? Because I hate that.
I hate that idea. I'll tell you, November usually spells doom for the Cowboys. This is where, if they had any steam, it usually cools off in November historically. So we'll see. They got a December to play, and
December
maybe this is where they'll cool off. This is where their heels will get put in the mud. Who the hell knows? But going down the line, I mean, they play the Lions, and they play the Vikings, and they play the Chargers, the Commodes, and then they finish with the Giants. So not the roughest road on the way out, and they split with the Birds. So that tie they had at the beginning of the year could come back and help them.
Might be huge. 10-6-1 might steal that final spot for you.
Yeah.
Moving right along, fellas. Again, boy right here. Believed in Cincinnati, believed in Joe Burrow's return and the Cincinnati Bengals. And believes that I know we talked about the Ravens schedule, man, but they don't look good. They don't look good, and Lamar doesn't look like Lamar.
No.
They don't look good, man.
I mean, can I give you this for the Bengals? So right now, the AFC North is up for grabs, right? It is completely up for grabs. With the whole, I mean, if you look at it, the Ravens are 6-6, the Steelers are 6-6, and the Bengals are 4-8, and they got a lot of in division on the way out. So the Bengals are playing the Bills, then they play the Ravens, then they play the Dolphins, then they play the Cardinals, and then they play the Browns. So they have 2 in division games on the way out. They have a pogo stick Bills team, and then the Dolphins and the Cardinals. So I mean, if they win out, which is not impossible, you're looking at a 9-8 team that took 2 away from the Ravens on the way out. You could be looking at the AFC North champs. Hey,
listen, a lot of people were questioning.
That would be absurd.
That would be insane.
Absurd. Absurd.
A lot of people question.
If Burrow comes back and do it absurd.
Why did Burrow even come back? Because they were 4-8 last year. And went on a run, and literally were eliminated from the playoffs in like the last game of the season.
Last game,
I think the Chiefs sat their guys, and somebody else played their guys, and that was pretty much it for them. But you got to give it to Joe Shiesty, man. I mean, he's missed a ton of time. And they held the Ravens to 14. Their defense has quietly. I mean, we were laughing into our sleeves about their defense 3 weeks ago. They've actually played pretty well the last couple of weeks. So keep your eye on
I think that says more about
numbies.
It sure does. Leave it. It might, but like they're holding teams to low scores. It was 14 this week, and the week before they held. They lost to the Pats. They held them to 26. Yeah, they didn't get blown out.
And then they got blown out by the Steelers. They gave up 47 to the Bears. They gave up 39 to the Jets. They beat the Steelers but gave up 31. So, I mean, the last 2 weeks, this week they held them to 14.
If their defense can be okay.
If their defense holds people to 21 points, they can win out.
They got a shot. Yep.
They can win out. Can I give you some numbies? Some shiesty nums?
Shiesty nums.
Yes, sir.
Love a little shiesty num. I know we love a little shiesty num. Your boy, I mean, I'll tell you this. I was not on the shiesty train going into this. I was very vocal about it. But 46 pass attempts. He went 24 for 46, 261 yards, 2 tuggies under the blanket, spitting in the palm. He got sacked once. I mean, he went to Jamar Chase 7 times. He went to Chase Brown 7 times. Jamar Chase, 7 receptions, 110 yards. But then Chase Brown had 15 rushes. Perrine, is that how you say it?
Perrine.
Perrine. He had 14 touches or 14 rushes. So, I mean, 46 pass attempts, but they still had 29 rushes. So they didn't completely abandon the rush, but still 2 rushers, with double-digit carries, which keeps the defense honest. You know what I mean? And let Shiesty fucking slang it. And he had some of that word. Woo! Woo!
Pretty nice.
So, yeah. Not bad at all for old Shigemashiesty. So either way, let's keep it moving.
So I was feeling good. I picked up 2 wins early against you fuckers, feeling good about that. Came back down to earth real quick on that one. I put my faith in the traveling Los Angeles Rams laying 10.5 on the road to Carolina. Carolina beats them.
What are we doing?
Outright. Beats them outright. And beats them pretty good. Beats them
what was
pretty
the spread
good.
On this game?
10.5.
10.5.
10.5. Carolina beats them 31-28 in a game that was competitive the entire time. They went back and forth at each other, man. Carolina looked like they were. They didn't get lucky.
7-6.
They hung.
I think Carolina is just a team that plays up to the level of whoever they're going up against, dude. If they're playing against a team that's elite like the Rams, then they're gonna fucking, you know what I mean? They're gonna climb up there and go toe to toe with them, dude.
Now, they got 2 7-win teams in the NFC South now. It's the Bucks are 7-5, Panthers are 7-6, and then the rest of the NFC South is a fucking shit bucket. But I mean, yeah, dude, I'll tell you, the NFC South, I mean, it's still kind of, it's going to be, dude, 3 weeks ago, we have said the Panthers would be battling for the NFC South. No,
for division title, no way,
they're playing, they're in the mix, but I mean, so either way, keep going. What we got?
And then to even me out too, after my two game lead, I put my faith in the home Cleveland Browns. You guys both took San Francisco. I will say this, though. This ends up being a 26-8 game, right? I don't understand modern football. I'm starting to think that maybe I don't understand it at all. Because at one point, the Browns are up 8-3. This is a field position game. This is a fucking shit weather game.
Yeah.
They decide to go for it on their own side of the 50 towards the end of the second quarter.
Okay.
Get stuffed. Like, the wind's blowing 25 miles an hour. It's at your back. Punt the fucking ball.
And your strength is your defense. Your strength is your defense. That's where all your best players are. Fucking punt the ball.
Punt the ball away.
I get it that you're Cleveland and you have nothing to lose, but come on, man.
Play smart,
At some point, football's got to resemble football. I understand the metrics. I understand that, well, from close to the 50-yard line, everyone, fourth and 1, everyone's going for everything. But, man, you got 25-mile-an-hour winds at your back. San Francisco's been able to do nothing for almost an entire half. You're up. If you're the Browns, you're trying to win this game 11-10, right? Like, that should be the plan here. And just Stefanski just makes another just ridiculous call. Understand your personnel. Understand your people. Understand football the way we've been playing it for 100 years. Punt the fucking ball, man. Punt the fucking ball. Meanwhile, San Fran is, what, a 9-win team? 8-win team right now?
The NFC West. Rams are 9-3. Seahawks are 9-3. Niners are 9-4. Fucking watch out. They're going to have 3 teams in the playoffs. Watch out.
That is, probably.
Unbelievable. They're playing. Every one of them's playing hard, dude. They're playing tough. But I mean, we talked about it, but I can't believe that we legit said, all of us said last week that the Rams are the best team in the NFC, and then they go and fucking lay an egg to Carolina. It just shows how little we know about football.
Are the Niners the sneakiest team right now? Yeah. But, are the Niners the sneakiest team right now? Like, hanging out at 9-4 and no one's talking about them? You know what I mean? They've been overshadowed in their own division. They slapped it together with Mac Jones and Purdy, but, and I've been, down on the Niners. I've watched them play. I haven't loved what I've seen, but then you look at the record and you're like, oh, shit, we're getting towards the end of the season here, man. Again, you don't get to 9-4.
They're
without
tough
playing
out.
some ball. Guys,
They're tough out.
let me walk us into two dick shaking triple shake L's here. Let's start with Miami laying 5.5 to New Orleans. The old shucker, the old mother shucker gets us again. Miami ends up, winning this game 21-17. So the Dolphins are somehow still alive, but just could not put the Saints away. And that game was an absolute slop house. Like, just a slop house, man.
What was the spread on this one?
5.5. And we should have known Miami shouldn't be favored by 5.5 against anyone they're playing in the entire NFL, unless it's Tennessee.
Yeah.
And
I mean, can I say this? The Dolphins have won the four out of their last 5 games.
Yeah.
I mean, not long ago, we were calling for McDaniel's head, saying DJ Mike's ride is over. But
yeah,
they
looks like he's coming back next year.
Dude,
he's probably going to be their coach next year.
Dude, they've won 4 out of the last 5 because he's just finding a way to win. He's not like, okay, how do I don't need to I don't need to give it to Tua to ruin the fucking game. Tua had 23 pass attempts. A-Chain carried the ball 22 fucking times for 134 yards and a fucking under the blanket fleece fucking spit in your palm tuggy. All right?
Maddie,
that's why they're winning. They're winning.
Yeah,
that's exactly, they're riding the A-Chain. That's exactly why. Not even a question.
I think reviewing these games that the Dolphins have won, I don't think Tua has thrown the ball more than 25 times in any of them.
No, not in the ones they won. Not in the ones they won.
Over the last 5 or 6 weeks. So, and then
absolutely not.
This one hurt. This one hurt because our boy, the way, the truth, the light, Daniel Jeremiah Dimes, playing with a fracture in his fibula. I didn't know how much that was going to affect him. I thought maybe he'll be less mobile. He's immobile. He not even he wouldn't even take off to run for a 2-yard first down. He can't move at all now. So this Colts team that started the season with all of these good vibes, look at these Colts coming off, firing on all cylinders. Right, but can they play their style with a quarterback who can't move at all, which brings an insane question to the forefront. An insane question that, 8 weeks into the season, Danny Dimes is your MVP candidate. Will we see some desperation Anthony Richardson coming here down the stretch? Because,
I don't know.
Well, because
you don't want to make it worse.
But that division's getting tight, man. Houston's coming on. Jacksonville keeps winning. I mean,
and Houston looks good right now too.
Looks good now.
They better watch out.
The Colts are in second place in the division. Jaguars are 8-4. The Jaguars have 8 wins. The Colts are 8-4, and the Texans are 7-5. What are we doing? What is football?
I don't know. I don't know. It looked like week 6. It looked like Indy was cruising to the AFC South.
They were going to take it all the way, Daddy.
They might be a 1
seed. 2 games, and now they're in second place in their division for the first time all season.
And everyone around them is playing better. Everyone else in their division is playing better.
Jaguars are
except for Tennessee. Except for Tennessee.
Right. Well, they got 1 win, and that's the only one they're getting all year. They're on a 7-game losing streak.
I think at this point they're just going to first round. They just want the first pick at this point.
They just want the first pick. Yeah. And you know what? That's what they should be doing right now. There's no reason.
What are they going to take? Another quarterback? They need a line. They need so much stuff.
Well, they'll get the best player from the position they need the most. You get the one.
God willing.
All right, we got another moving right along. This game was actually pretty exciting. Came right down to the wire. And old ass Nick Folk snuck one over the bars. Me and Liam get the W here on the New York Football Jets. Matty put his faith in Kirk Cousins in Atlanta. It was not to be. The Jets take this game, laying 2.5, getting 2.5, win it outright 27-24 on a 54-yarder from Nick Folk, who I think is older than me, who actually got the game ball from this game because he was a teammate of the Jets coach for many years. And man, if you watch this field goal, it snuck just over the crossbar in the very bottom left corner. Tyrod Taylor has been a spark for the Jets.
He's
Like,
yeah.
don't
He's
I
been
guess
playing good.
the lesson is don't count anybody out. You know, Fields. I don't know. Can Las Vegas have 3 running quarterbacks next year? I don't know, but I mean, it's going to be a race. It's going to be a race to see where all these guys end up. But the Jets get it done in kind of exciting fashion at home.
Ask you this, Bern? Are
Sure.
there any odds out there? Like, who's going to have more quarterbacks in their career with their team, Max Crosby or Joe Thomas?
Wow, Joe Thomas would be so hard to beat.
It's tough to catch Joey T, but
Joe
Crosby's
Thomas
already had a fucking handful. You know, he had Carr for a couple years, but ever since then, it's been a revolving door.
Listen, Joe Thomas played with the only quarterback to ever start 15 games and never win one, and that's DeShone Kizer. All right, it's Joe Thomas might still be ahead by like 9.
Shout out. All right, keep moving. What do we got?
All right, next coming up, guys, we have our first push of the season.
Hey,
our first push of the season. Liam liked Tampa Bay laying 3. Me and Maddie liked Arizona. This ends up a 3-point game, 20-17. Tampa Bay gets the win. No one gets a W on this one. We got our first push, guys. Our first push, our first Thanksgiving week push. And I don't remember if it was this game, but I think we called a push last week. I have to go back and look on it. We did call one of these games as being a push. And I really hope it was this one. It almost has to be because every other game has a hook on it. So I think we were all geniuses last week. No matter how you bet this one, you weren't going to lose, but you weren't going to win. You were paying a little big, but we got a push right here. Tampa Bay staying alive.
Game with a hook. I hate an ugly hook. It was every spread last week was just in one ugly hook after another. And like you guys said, it's that time of year. But I mean, I still can't. Yeah. I still don't have to like it. It was ugly hooks. It was pretty much, we could call it a bunch of Dustin Hoffmans out there. Okay.
Ooh, boy!
You like all that little Dusty Hoffman?
No comment. We're moving on from the hook game, right? We don't have to talk much about the hook. I made my worst decision of the entire season. I thought this looks like a weak spot for Jacksonville. I'll take Tennessee catching 6.5. Maddie and Liam were like, "You're a fucking asshole," and that game played out to be a 25-3 Jacksonville victory. I don't think there's much to say on this. Jacksonville, still a team I don't understand. Tennessee is a team that I think we all do understand. They bad. Yep. They real bad. And they didn't have their traditional, which they've been doing the last couple of weeks, which is be terrible for 3 quarters and then put a bunch of garbage dick points up at the very end to make the game look like it was closer than it was. Jacksonville was not having that. So this is a 25-3. Weird score. The 25-3. It's a weird score. Probably not a scoregami, but a strange score. And that's going to wrap up our 1 o'clocks for the week, fellas.
Let's keep it moving.
Good news. Our Dick, Jake, and Triple Shakes got a little bit better at 4 o'clock. We all like Seattle laying 10.5 to Minnesota. Turns out Brosmer is not better than J.J. McCarthy. Turns out that, man, he threw one of the funniest pick sixes I've ever seen in my entire life. Just going to go out on a limb here. I had the Seattle defense in a fantasy league, and they put up a season-high 54 points for me. Yeah. Minnesota is just...
The defense scored 54 points?
In fantasy. Because they pitched a shutout.
I know, I'm saying, that's incredible.
This was 26-0. All right? 26-0 Seattle in this game. At home, Minnesota was able to do absolutely nothing. I think they turned the ball over 4 times. I think Brosmer got sacked 6. A bunch of turnovers on downs, an 83-yard defensive touchdown. I don't know what is going on in Minnesota, but they threw Brosmer in because McCarthy was in concussion protocol, which he entered into like Tuesday last week, which we all kind of thought was like, maybe they're just like, hey, buddy, you have a concussion. He's like, I feel fine. They're like, no, trust us. You have a concussion. You can't play this week. Mini. I mean, you had Dimesy and Darnold in the room. A little Darnold revenge game. A little Darnold revenge game. You don't believe in me after a 14-win season? Goosed him pretty hard. The 12th man showed up for that game. And guys, another dick shake and triple shake. The Chargers. The Chargers.
What are they thinking?
Laying 9.5 to Las Vegas. And it was a 31-14 game. Las Vegas can't do anything. Bowers had both their touchdowns. I think if Bowers had a quarterback, he might be the best player in the NFL. Unfortunately, we'll never know. We'll never know.
Him and
we'll
Tucker
never know.
Kraft.
Yeah, we'll never know. Justin Herbert, though, does fracture his left hand in this game. He's not going to miss any time, but that might be advantageous for you guys when we hit the next segment.
Yep.
And Vidal, he's a guy who, like, some weeks looks like he's goddamn Jahmyr Gibbs, and some weeks can't do anything, but he had a monster game. Maddie, what were the Vidal numbers in this game?
He was 25 carries, 126 yards, and 1 tuggeroonie. He averaged 5 yards a carry with his longest rush being 59 yards. Not bad. Jared Patterson had 11 carries for 54 yards and a tugger. Longest carry was 22 yards, average 4.9 yards a carry. So overall, I mean, you're looking at 26 rush yards there with a combined 200 yards, or combined 170 something yards. So not bad, not bad rushing.
How balanced were they? Were they balanced?
They were pretty balanced. 26 rushes to 21 passes. So kind of balanced. Yeah. Justin Herbert, he had 20 pass attempts, 151 yards, 2 tuggers, 1 sack, or 3 sacks and 1 pick.
They still can't protect him. Yeah. He's still throwing picks. Yeah. So no matter how talented he is.
Our boy Ladidi McConkey. Ladidi McConkey was our leading receiver, 4 receptions, 39 yards, and 1 under the blanket with your parents in the next room, Tuggeroony.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty beautiful stuff. Go ahead, keep it moving.
All right, fellas. Well, I jumped back on the pogo stick here, and it worked out for me. I took the Buffalo Bills laying 4.5 on the road to Pittsburgh.
Unbelievable. Buffalo. That game was unbelievable.
What a stomp. In Pittsburgh, a fucking stomp. Pittsburgh wins 8 games every year. That's it.
I'm done with Pittsburgh, dude. I'm not.
I think you gotta be. I think
I'm not taking them anymore. I'm not taking them for anything anymore.
Done. Smoke Chud and the party's end.
I think that's it. Aaron Rodgers had some snarky, passive-aggressive comments today about what they'll be working on. They said, what do you need to work on? He said, well, I look forward to seeing all of my receivers in the film sessions this week. There's a lot that we can correct, like when I call a play, run the right route, and when I change the play, run the right route. So Rodgers is getting...
What a fucking prick.
Rodgers
Who throws their receivers under the fucking bus like
He's
that?
already laying the groundwork for getting the fuck out of there, you know?
Yes, he is.
What a prick. I would be like, hey, dude, fuck you.
I'm sure Mike Tomlin will. You know? I'm sure Tomlin will be like...
Regardless, you don't call your fucking receivers out like... You don't call your teammates out like that.
At this point, he just fucking lights fire to everywhere he's at and then just fucking walks out. You know what I mean?
What a cunt. That's a fucking bad...
He is a cunt.
But that's, when he was in Green Bay, they talked about his leadership skills and now he was a good locker room guy. That's fucking awful leadership and poor... Like, you're not a good teammate. That fucking angers me to no end.
Hey,
if you want to fucking chew their ass out in the room while they're watching film, chew their fucking ass up. But you don't fucking call it out to the press. No way.
I'll tell you what, if anybody has the rocks in this league to bench him, it's Mike Tomlin.
Fucking A. Tomlin doesn't give a shit. He's he'll put in Mason Rudolph. Rudolph had a fucking game.
Yeah, they have a serviceable backup. They don't have to take his shit.
They do.
Guys,
I can't believe he fucking did that. God,
last
go ahead.
Dick shake and triple shake of the week ended up being an overtime loss We all took Denver laying 6.5. This game ended up being a 27-26 Denver win, with Washington going for it, going for two, with 2 minutes left in overtime for the win. I like the moxie. I was actually hoping they would get in, and then Denver would march down the field. And then I realized at that point there probably would be no time left, and they wouldn't kick the extra point anyway. So this was kind of a loser once it got into overtime. But then Denver scored real quick, and you thought, all right, get a stop here, and we'll make it happen. Washington is going nowhere. They're going nowhere fast. They did play their asses off yesterday. And it's
Mariota played his ass off yesterday.
Mariota played his ass off. They got McLaurin back in a limited fashion. They got the running game going a little bit. Debo is there. They get Jaden Daniels back next week. And, I guess just to get him some reps.
Debo must be so pissed that he fucked off St. Fran.
Yeah.
Like, look, it's universally known around the league that the fucking Commodes is the worst place to play. Like, their facilities suck. Their ownership are cunts. Like, it's known that it's an awful place to play, right? Like, their fan base is garbage, right? They play in a tough division.
Their stadium is trash.
Oh, their stadium's so bad.
It leaks shit. Everywhere was leaking shit on the fans last year.
Their food is awful. Like, their whole thing is terrible. Like, dude, the players have talked about how it's just so bad, They
also brought out a bunch of the 85 Super Bowl Redskins to, do the coin toss this week. Except they wouldn't say the name Redskins, and they put them all in Commanders gear. So, listening to the announcer be like, and this was the 85 Washington team, honoring the 85 Washington squad. I'm like, I understand we changed the name. You can say the Redskins because they were called the Redskins then. This is just history. You're not going to get in trouble, Al Michaels, or, But no, that was a no-go. They dressed him up in a bunch of fancy new Commanders gear, and I don't care they changed it. I actually thought the Washington football team was a better name. And for the record, I think the Washington Pigskins would have been the best team because you still could have called them the Skins. And remember the Hogs back in the day? Remember they had the Hog Molly?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pigskins would have made the most sense. They went Commanders instead. It didn't work. It doesn't work.
They're the Commodes now, Daddy.
Other than that, guys, you guys took New England tonight. I took the Giants. Giants just scored and got in for 2, so it is a 30-15 game with 14:48 to go in the fourth. Let's see if the Giants can do what they've been doing, which is a sneaky backdoor cover, but a loss that protects that draft pick. Guys, this is who we are. Jackson Dart's back. He's dipping around. He's scooting. He's booting.
He's getting smacked in the head again.
He's getting smashed. He's not getting down. He's getting killed out of bounds. Yeah, it's it's been something else. But I have faith that if they score, they'll go for 2. I like a 30-23. Screw you guys, Giants cover by a hook in this game.
Okay. All right, good stuff. Well, that does it for last week's pick. Can you give us our overall scores there, Ben Woody?
Sure, not counting the Monday night game. Liam with 6 jumps up to 41. I also had 6. I jump up to 36. Maddie had 5. He jumps up to 35. So it was 41 to Liam, 36 me, 35 Matt.
Can I ask, have any of us ever had a winning week?
Ooh, a whole week?
Maybe the first time we did this.
Maybe, yeah, early.
I think Liam had 8 the first time, and that was the best we ever did.
Hold on, let me see
we
here.
Suck,
Liam,
dude. We suck.
No, Liam
We're
had
fucking
8.
Awful.
Liam had 8 twice, week 8 and week 10. Maddie, you had 8 in week 9.
That's because I just copied whatever Liam did.
Yeah, and then in week 11, Liam had 9 and I had 8. So we have had winning weeks. So
we've had some winning weeks.
Yeah, we've had some winning weeks.
All right. Well, good stuff. Great segment. Good job, Benoit. Way to keep. I know you love to keep up some stats and numbies. Good job staying on that. But let's keep it moving to LeSchmigley. LeSchmigley, kick it off, Daddy. What are we doing?
All right, here's your Thursday game. It's going to be Dallas at Detroit. Detroit is favored by 3.
At home 3.
Since November 2022, the Lions have been unbelievable following a loss. They are 14-0 since that time following a loss and 13-1 against the spread. Just knowing that, give me Detroit -3.
Oh man, I didn't know that. They bounced
Yeah,
back that
coming
well
off a
after a
loss.
loss?
Yeah,
Coming off
coming
a
off of a
loss?
loss. They
That's
have been
Okay.
unbelievable.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm not gonna take the cunts. So
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I already had you penciled in, man. I already had you penciled
yeah,
in
yeah.
for
You know
three.
me. I'm not a traitorous scoundrel like some people. Liam.
I'm
Liam.
also. Listen. It's been going so well for us. In fact, we all lost on our dick shake and triple shake of the first game last week with Detroit. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's
Why not?
throw them in there again. Let's see if this week holds
Whoa. So
better.
wait, they have back-to-back Thursday games?
Yeah, they played the first game on Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
the Thursday
I
here.
didn't even think about that. At least they get a. I
And
mean, will they even
they play another Thursday game. They have a Christmas game too.
Yeah.
Jesus. The Thursday
Yeah.
night Lions. How about it? All right. What we got next?
All right, next we have you start your 1 o'clock games for Sunday. You have Cincinnati at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are
They're coming off a
favored by
win.
5.5. Yeah. I mean,
It's in Buffalo.
it is in Buffalo.
And
Yeah.
they're calling for
I
shit
mean,
weather this weekend.
yeah. I mean, Cincinnati has to pass, and Buffalo is pretty good at defending the pass right now. So I'm gonna go with the Bills here. And you still have like, I know their defense played better, but Cincinnati's defense is weak against Buffalo. I'll take Buffalo -5.5.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm following the pogo stick logic. They won last week. They're gonna lose this week, and I do kind of want to see the Cincinnati take the North. So I'm going with the old Bangies.
All
What
right.
about you, Benuti?
It's a tough one for me. I'm gonna go Buffalo. I'm gonna go Buffalo Kills. I'm gonna go with the Buffalo
Oh,
Kills.
let's go Buffalo.
Yeah, I think they have to show out against a bad defense, or else the jig is up. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
21-20 Buffalo win has people in that city real nervous.
What if Shiesty
nervous.
balls? What if Shiesty balls?
It's very likely. It's very likely. It's gonna be
Very
cold,
likely.
Matty. It's gonna be cold. He's got bad toes. You know what I
Cincinnati
mean?
isn't a fucking warm weather city,
It's
you
true.
know?
It's true. LSU
right.
was. Baton Rouge was though.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? He hasn't been there in
All
5
right.
years.
Next we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Colts are favored by 1.5.
This is for first place in the division.
Yeah, this is a division game, and honestly, with the Colts being banged up, Danny Dimes did not look good. I'm gonna take Jacksonville plus the 1.5 here. Jacksonville's at home. That's why I'm taking Jacksonville, because they're at home.
Do you think? I mean, like the John Taylor got 21 carries for 85 yards last week. You know, will they just? I mean, will they be smart and just feed him the rock? Is that possible? That they'll listen to Carly and she'll say, give it to old Johnny T. You know? I don't know. I want to stick with Vanilla Vic. Liam, I'm going to disagree with you again.
Okay.
And I might even have a worse week than I did 2 weeks ago when I disagree with you a lot. So I'm disagreeing with the genius again, and I'm playing with my heart, which is the dumbest thing you can do when it comes to betting. But I'm going to take old Vanilla Vic and Jonathan Taylor Thomas, JTT. Home improvement.
I'm so biased, and I can't. I'm trying to find the root of my bias, but God, I don't trust Jacksonville, and they keep burning me. I'm gonna roll Indy. This game will tell us pretty much everything we need to know. I think about what the Colts' real prospects are.
This is the South for the season.
This is the put up or
If-
shut up now game.
This is the South. Yep.
If Danny Dimes was healthy, I would take Indy all day. But
Yep.
just from what I saw last week, I got to take Jacksonville.
All right. Well, maybe they'll hand the ball off more, and he'll dink it a little bit, and maybe not scramble as much. Maybe stay behind Quentin Nelson a little more. Who
That
knows? Who
injury is
knows?
concerning, though. The way he looked was,
Mhm.
I mean, the way he looked like statue
Yeah.
back there.
If it comes out that they're putting in Richardson, that spread's gonna be flipped on its fucking head, and it's gonna be Jacksonville favored by 10. So
Yeah, 6.5
what do,
probably. Yeah.
what do we got next?
All right, next we have the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. The Dolphins are favored by 2.5. I am
Ugly.
going to take the home dog again. I'm going to take the Jets plus 2.5. Both of these teams are showing signs of life, but I just,
I don't
I still
know.
don't trust Miami at
I
the
feel like
Jets played a whole game last week.
I feel like that. I feel like McDaniels has kind of found a formula where all he has to do is not let Tua ruin it, right? And give the
Mhm.
ball to A Chain and just play the clock game chess match and come out on top, and that's all he has to do. So, and I think that's something they can do against the Jets, and I think it's what they will do. I don't think the Jets' rush defense is very good, and A Chain has just been downhill in it like a son of a bitch. So, and it's an in division game, which are just, and Miami's Miami, but they've been doing something. I don't know. I'm gonna take the fish. I'm taking the Finskis. Put me down for DJ Mike and the Fins. Go ahead, Benoit.
I like the Jets, man. I don't know why. I have no analysis for this. I just look at this game and I like the Jets. Give me the home dog.
It's because they're at home. You're asking
Yeah.
Miami to win on the road in a division game. They're not that kind of team, dude.
Yeah, Miami just doesn't do it for me this one. I like the JET.
No, it
Yes,
doesn't
yes,
do it for
yes.
you, huh?
Doesn't do it for me, huh? Doesn't do it for me.
Doesn't do it for you, huh? Look at you, another Jewish princess. What do we got next?
On that note, next we have the New Orleans Saints at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by 8.5.
I mean, yeah.
They should, but yeah,
Should,
New
couldn't,
Orleans has
would. It's
no
in
quarterback.
division.
Yeah, give me Tampa Bay minus the.
I'm
I guess
with
I have
you.
to lay
I'm
the eight and a
riding with
half.
the Tampa Bay Bakers. Put it
You
down.
have to. You
You
can't
gotta.
take New Orleans here.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You're gonna
Yes,
zag
you
on the
can.
Hoodats? You're
8.5,
gonna Hoodat
man.
Nation?
I think the Bucks are real banged up. Yeah, give me the Aints 8.5.
To cover. 8.5 is too
Eight
much
and a
of a
half.
hook for you?
8.5 is too much. It's too much for me.
That's fucking.
They're gonna win by
madness,
10
dude.
points
It is.
easy.
It is. It's pretty insane. But
All right, what's next?
I'm doing it.
Next, we got a lot of division games here. Next, we got Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Baltimore is favored by 5.5. I'll take Baltimore. Dude, Pittsburgh cannot keep their offense on the field. It just for that
And
reason
after the
and that.
turmoil, I mean,
And Baltimore is 5th in the league rushing. I'll take Baltimore in this.
I'm with you. I'm taking Baltimore as well. I just think Rodgers, his play hasn't backed up his big fucking mouth. So I'm with you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
and he's being
Baltimore.
a dick, dude. That team's
Yeah.
in complete
That team's
disarray
in
right now.
shambles. They're complete shambles. They have no leadership. Tomlin is he's going to have to get the belt out, put a little belt to ass to get that shit going. But yeah, I'm with you. It's going to be Baltimore. Benoit?
I hate this. I hate this. Like, I hate this a lot because after watching Pittsburgh the last 2 weeks, I have no faith in them. And I've also been talking about how much I don't think Baltimore looks like they're fucking doing anything. So 5.5.
It's a trap. It's a trap game. It's an in-division trap game with a hook. It's ugly. It's such a trap. It is such a trap.
I'm taking Pittsburgh. This is a 3-point game.
God.
If it's mediocre teams, I don't know. I listen. I
Bern,
literally
we're
just
just
flipped the
gonna,
coin.
we're just gonna have to start calling you Burn 45 and 2 zigzags, because that's all you need, apparently.
Baby. That's all I need.
Mhm.
Oh,
Fucking couple Bernie zags over here, huh?
I wish I had 2 zigzags.
Oh, I'd love a fucking Colt 45 and a zigzag. God, I love it. Man,
All
I'd love
right.
that, and then
Next.
not have to, wake up early and deal with kids.
Yeah. Rear
The
children.
dream.
Yeah.
The dream. Go ahead. What's next?
All right. Next, you got Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh,
So
what's the spread?
Seattle is favored by 8.5.
You don't think
I don't
so?
know. I don't know why. Give me Atlanta with the 8.5.
No.
Dude, Seattle doesn't take care of the ball, dude. You're talking.
I know, but
if Seattle was at home, I would take them. If Seattle was at home, I would take them. They're on the road. I give me Atlanta with the 8.5.
you don't think that the
Dude,
Falcons are going to turn the ball over?
Seattle is 31st in the league total turnovers, dude.
You
On
think?
the road,
I mean,
that's
what's the
not gonna get it
Falcons'
done.
defense like?
I just
great,
need the
Bob.
Falcons to cover. I don't need them to win.
I
But
know,
I don't
but
think
you
they-
don't
I don't
think
think
that
they
the
smack
Seahawks
'em.
will beat them by 10 points?
Take Seattle then, dude.
I am going to take Seattle. Okay, I will. You don't have to try and convince me. I'm gonna. Okay? I'm
And
gonna. They have a
Seattle is
balanced
dead
attack.
last in the league fumbles too. By the way, dead last. They do
All
not
right.
take
Well,
care of
I
the
mean,
ball.
if the Falcons have to be in their backfield to get the fumbles, okay, and they're not going to be there.
Okay.
All right. Falcons
Yeah.
aren't going to be anywhere near it. They're going to be Kirk Cousin around with his fucking schmecky and his chains on. So, and they're going to, dude, their offense might not even have a chance to fumble the ball because Kirk Cousins is going to throw 5 picks.
Falcons are 8th in the league defending the pass.
Liam, you know what? Sometimes you're genius. Sometimes I feel like you make up these numbers just to prove a point. Okay? You sound like my wife. Making up lies. All right, what do you got, Bern? What are you?
Seattle. Yeah, Seattle.
Yeah. Thank you, Bern.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Kirk Cousins' noodle arm and his 17-mile-an-hour passes are not. They're not going to make it to where they need to make it.
There you go. There you go, Liam. What's
All right,
next?
we'll see.
Yeah, we will
Next
see.
we have Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns.
God,
The Browns. Yeah. How about this game?
What
Browns-
are we? Oh, shit.
The Browns are favored by 3.5. Dude, Tennessee is dead last in the league, points scored, and that number keeps dropping. Last week it was 15, now it's 14.1. Dude, Tennessee is horrendous team, and I will not take them under any circumstance. Not even against Cleveland. Give me Cleveland minus 3.5.
Dude, Cleveland, I'll tell you, fucking their defense has been playing not terrible. I mean, Myles Garrett's been getting after it.
He got 19 sacks.
Yeah.
He's
And
on
who's
pace.
he dating now? Isn't he dating some Olympian or something?
I don't know, but he's on pace for 27 sacks, which blows the record out of the water.
God, that'd be unbelievable. Golly.
He's
You
averaging
know?
1.6 sacks per game.
Jesus
individually.
Christ. Jesus Christ. Good for him.
I'm
Yeah,
rolling.
Tennessee is
taking
not going to be
Cleveland.
able to move the ball, dude. They are not going to be
No.
able to score.
No.
They're not going to be able to move the ball. No shot.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay.
Yeah, we're all rolling with the dog pound here. Also, the weather in Cleveland's supposed to be shit. Favors a home
Chloe
defense.
Kim.
Like
That's
nothing
who
else.
he's dating. Chloe Kim. She's an Olympic snowboarder. And I'll tell you, not too not too hard on the eyes either, you know?
Can we just stop talking about my ex-girlfriends, please? I mean, ex-wife usually, and now we're talking about my ex-girlfriends. Like, lay off me, Matt.
Chloe Kim. Chloe Kim.
Sweet kid. Didn't work out.
Hey,
I'm glad she's
you
happy.
win some, you lose some, pal.
All right. Next we got the Washington Commodes at the Minnesota Vikings. Washington is favored by
Jesus.
1.5.
Yep.
Washington's getting their QB back, and Minnesota is a complete fucking shit show right now. So
Yeah.
I'll take Washington minus 1.5.
You're gonna Jaden's coming back?
Yeah.
Supposed to.
Alleg-
Allegedly. They haven't officially
even
announced.
if he doesn't, what I saw from Mariota,
yeah.
I have not seen
Okay.
anything close to that Minnesota's quarterbacks. So I still I put it this way: I don't care who the quarterback is for Washington in this game.
Minnesota is bad. All right, give me the Commodes too. Put me down.
Shake it up.
Shake it up.
Triple
Is that our
shake it
first
up.
one of the week?
Second, no. It's our third. We have Detroit, Cleveland, and Washington.
There we go. There's some winners. What's next?
All right, next you got the Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. Denver is favored by 7.5.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it'd be higher.
I know Denver's been winning, but they have not been impressive.
I mean, I still have to take Denver here. I can't take Vegas. They can't run the ball. They can't score. I mean, you have to take Denver here. I know it's a division game,
agree.
and usually,
but they just haven't
if
been
I'm
impressive.
yeah, exactly. So, give me
All right,
Denver.
give me Denver. I'm Denver in 2.
Yeah, we're shaking it up. Like the days of
another shake.
The days of taking Vegas are over.
No, they never really started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dipped my toe in that filthy hot tub once or twice, and it didn't do well for me. So yeah, give me Denver. Which is a shame because Denver and the Raiders should be like a knockdown, drag out, like traditional, great old school, like
in
Steelers,
division.
Cincy battle. But the Raiders, they got nothing, man.
They're just such a dead organization.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They are.
All right.
What we got next? We got Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay is favored by 6.5.
That's a Hunter Henry touchdown, Liam. That's a Hunter Henry touchdown.
Really?
Yeah, I see a flag on the play.
Oh!
There is a flag.
Oh, of course there is. Okay. Fuck my life.
That's probably, honestly, dude, it's probably on the Giants. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's gonna be holding. They'll bring it back. If I have Hunter Henry touchdown, it's holding. All right. We got Chicago. Okay, Green Bay's favored by 6.5. Chicago is electric right now. I'm taking if you can give me 6.5 in a division game, and it's not like Chicago's like a bad team. I'll take that 6.5.
I think Chicago's going to win outright. I'm taking Chicago as well.
Chicago's second in the league rushing, and their offense is efficient. They number one in the league of like number of plays each game. So they're getting they're running on all cylinders on the field right now, dude.
Yeah.
Time on the field, they're 6th, but they're 1 in number of plays.
I mean, look at last week, too. They had 200-yard rushers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which means they know what they're doing. They're getting to the line. They're executing.
And their offensive line is playing well. Yeah. Give me hey, when you got a good offensive line, that makes your mediocre team look pretty fucking good. So yeah, give me the Bears to win outright. I'll take the 6 and a hook, but I mean, give me them to win outright for sure. Benoit, what are you doing?
This is outrageous. I was so prepared to fade Chicago here because I thought this was going to be about a 3.5 point line. Chicago, I noticed today on the betting sites, while they are number 1 in the NFC, they have the 7th best odds to win the Super Bowl. So it means like Vegas still doesn't really believe in them. 6.5 is fucking outrageous. That's disrespectful.
That's
disrespectful.
Yeah.
I got to take the Bears on this. I was ready to go.
Of course.
I thought this. So I guess all the lines before I see them. And I had this line at 3, Green Bay minus 3.5.
Yeah.
6.5 is outrageous.
It's in Green Bay.
Yeah. So, but I got to go the other way. I mean, if I think it's a 3.5 point spread and it ends up being 6.5, I got to take Chicago. Like, there's no question about it.
Absolutely. All right. Good deal. What's next?
All right. Next, you got the LA Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. The Rams are favored by 7.5. I don't have to think about this game at all. Give me the Rams 7.5.
Wait, not
like,
even with our boy Jacoby?
I know
Jacoby
you love him.
Mugatu?
I know you love him, but
And
the
we just
Rams
say he went last week against the Buccos, 29 for 40, 301 yards, 2 tuggies, 1 Piccadilly, and got sacked twice.
He's an automatic 300, man. He's like penciling in for 300 yards every week. It's what?
God, that's unbelievable. I mean, he's just been throwing this fucking the skin off the pigskin, baby. But yeah, I don't know. It's an in-division game, and the Rams. I would love to see the Rams stats after a loss because I'm sure it's pretty fucking good. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking the Rambos over the Cardillos, even though shout out Jacoby. I mean, if Stafford has a game, on the caliber of Jacoby Brissett, then yeah, the Rams will win.
Yeah, we're getting boring here late, guys. This is 3 shakes in a row. 10 for Chicago and the Rams.
Shake it up, Daddy. Shake it up.
I don't. The Rams, especially after traveling to Carolina, losing that game, they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready for this one, and I don't think the Rams can keep up.
Agreed.
They need it. They need it, and Arizona doesn't. And
Correct.
they're a far superior team. They're going to smoke them.
Also, they need to win. This is in division, and they need to win just to stay ahead in the division because there's 3 9-win teams in this division. So,
by the way, guys, just quick heads up: your buys this week. This is our last bye week of the season. Got 4 buys this week. You got the Niners, the Giants, the Panthers, and the Pats. All right, so that's who's not playing this week. Niners, Giants, Panthers, and Pats. So no matter what happens, the Niners are still going to be sitting at 9-4 going into Week 15. So yeah, that West, you gotta stack wins out there.
Yeah, big time for sure. All right, what's next?
Next, moving on to the Sunday night game, you got Houston at Kansas City. Kansas City is favored by 3.5. I guess it's because Kansas City's at home. Houston looks way better. If you can give me more than a field goal, I'll take that all day. Give me Houston plus 3.5.
I'm with you. I'm going Houston as well. The Chefs have just been laying egg after laying egg after laying egg. The Texans actually have something to play for in that division because they're still in it. They're still in it, right? I mean, and the Jags and the Colts, one of them's going to knock the other one off this week. So if the Texans keep winning, they can stay in it late. So yeah, give me the Texans. Shout out. What are you doing, Ben Nudie?
Houston looks way better. Kansas City.
Is this 4 shakes?
No, I'm going Kansas City. They have a horseshoe in their ass. They're going to find a way to win this game. And they're going to win this game by like 10, and then everybody's going to shut up about it, and they're going to screw up their next week, and we're going to deal with this Kansas City bullshit for the rest of the season.
Right. Let's move on to the most important game of the week, the Monday night game. What are we doing at Lish Schmigley?
Oh, I heard they canceled it because everyone has AIDS.
Oh, my God. Again?
Yeah. Not
bummer.
true?
Well, the game is in LA, so that's possible.
Schmigs, not only your football genius, but your comedic genius as well.
Wait, have we all forgotten the streets of Philadelphia?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that movie was about it too.
Yeah, an Academy Award-winning film. Shout out. Shout out Tommy.
AIDS is
Tommy
everywhere.
Hanks and Kenny Zell.
Only one city has a song about it. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. Philadelphia is favored by 3 here. You have to take Philly here. So Chargers can't protect Herbert at all. And this is it. This is pretty much for the Eagles. They only have 1 less loss than the Cowboys. They have to win here. So it's
agreed.
And this is where they can do it. The Chargers can't protect their quarterback, and the Eagles have a pass rush.
This is where the metal meets the meat, baby. They gotta get it done here. They got this, and they need to make a statement game or all people are going to talk about. They're just going to say, well, it's the same thing as 2 years ago when they were 10-0 and then shit the dick on the way out and then fucking shit the dick to the fucking Buccaneers in the playoffs and shit the dick and pissed up the rope and shit the bed. And if you look on the way out, we still got the Commodes twice. And we're playing the Raiders next week. So, and then we have the Bills who are on the pogo stick. So, I mean, you know, we win this. We could possibly look at, you know, winning the next 4 and really finish off the season on a heater, win the division, play, maybe even be playing for a bye at the end of the year. So, I don't know. We don't have the toughest road on the way out. So, God, we just need this to kick it off. Hey, how about this, Liam? How about we run the fucking ball?
Yeah,
run the fucking ball.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Bern, who are you taking?
San Diego Superchargers.
Well, you're a cunt. You're a cunt, you silly old fool. All right. Well,
for the content,
does that do
for
it?
the gram. It does it.
All right. Well, hey, speaking of content for the gram, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle, he's Bern Podcasy, and that's Liam LaSchmigley Reese. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You know us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com, and please like and subscribe. We'll keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Thanks so much for listening. We'll catch you on the flippy. Thanks. See ya!